Welcome back to this review video, and this is an exciting one. We are going to take a look at Middle, and we're going to go through everything we can find about the project. We are going to focus mainly on the white paper. We're going to focus mainly on how you can claim tokens, and we're also going to go through X, have a look at the partnerships they have with the likes of Clink and others, and see where we think this token can go. Now we're going to very briefly go through their website before getting into the GitHub and the white paper, because that's really where all of the information is. But this isn't a project that's starting on day one. It is already live. They already have over 300,000 clients in 140 countries and 350 partners. And they have some incredibly big names behind them, including the likes of Cointelegraph, BNB Chain, and of course a few of the blockchains themselves, including Sei. And of course this all adds to the value proposition of Middle. If they are backed by the likes of these big household crypto names, then this obviously is a good sign that you should be looking at the project. But let's go under the hood and find out a little bit more about the project. The white paper then. Middle is the web and mobile app that boosts user acquisition, engagement and retention in Web 2 and Web 3. And as you would expect from a top tier marketing and advertising and client acquisition company, their white paper is exceptional. It's very easy to read through, and it's very easy to look at and understand what they're doing. Brands, tasks and users, awareness, engagement and retention. 101 for marketing, 101 for user acquisition. And the vision of Middle is bringing measurable and sustainable marketing technology from Web 2 to Web 3, attract more users, and become a mainstream marketing tool for all companies in Web 3. That's their vision, that's their mission statement. And as somebody in Web 3, I can agree with the problem. The marketing teams within Web 3, they are primitive. It's very difficult to see and measure how well campaigns have gone. X, as we all know, is full of bot accounts, and it's very difficult to see whether the project, whether the marketing campaign has been a success, and therefore what is the point of continuing with the campaign when there are no measurables attached to it. So that is a problem throughout Web3 at this moment. Remember, crypto and Web3 is in its infancy. It's brand new. And these marketing projects, marketing applications, they are aiming to solve these problems. And Middle aims to solve this. It's an all-in-one application. It provides the data, it looks at organic traffic, and of course it's focused on acquisitions and users. Now they have broken the audience down in B2B, the likes of crypto projects, entertainment, NFTs, and B2C, airdrop hunters, SocialFi users and DeFi users. So they have two distinct niches: B2B, off-chain, on-chain, single task, campaign and proof of work. Again, this is where Middle comes in with its AI solution, anti-bot system, campaign prediction and user segmentation. That's the solution for B2B. B2C again is focused on giveaways, leaderboards, clans, events, points and tickets. And again, they are trying to attract their users for you in ways which are applicable to that market. They are not a one-stop solution with one solution trying to whitewash across everything. They have specific solutions for B2B and specific solutions for B2C. Now remember, there's a lot to get through in this. I'm trying to get through it as best I can, but there's a lot of information, so we have to be fairly speedy as we go through. But the token itself, the Middle token, is the utility token of the project. It offers utilities to brands and end users using the platform that are only to be used on the platform. Again, we talk a lot about tokenomics. You need buy and sell pressure within tokenomics, otherwise the token goes to zero. So what are some of the token utilities? Well, there are for B2C, which is the end user, you have rewards, whitelisting rewards, staking is offered as well, bonus tickets, and leaderboard rewards. They are just some of the benefits of holding the token if you are a user. And of course, B2B, that's where the majority of the income is going to be coming from. Ecosystem participation, automated tasks, free usage by staking the token, and discounts on the subscriptions, discounts on the points. And in the bottom right hand corner, this is the key to making this token a success. The mechanisms for how all of this works. The buyback mechanism. This will keep the price appreciation as high as possible. A burn mechanism. Tokens will be burned to reduce the supply over time. And staking mechanisms. This will allow both B2C and B2B users to stake their tokens. And what does that do? It reduces the supply of this token on exchanges. It reduces the supply in circulation, and that will push the price up. That will create a supply shock which will hopefully hold Middle in good stead. One thing I would recommend whenever you're doing your own research on Middle or any other project is go and read the white paper, go and follow them on X, and go and listen to any AMAs they have done. Try to understand the ethos of the business and what they're trying to achieve. Now, the roadmap dates are out, but we can still go through it and find out where we are. The platform is indeed launched. They are part of the Cointelegraph acceleration program. They are looking at launching the token. That's going to happen probably within the next week to 2 weeks. They have their registered users and their clients on board already, as we have read. To move forward then, what are they looking to do? New utilities, token launch, SEX and DEX listings. That's what's going to happen very, very soon. The token airdrop. Next, after that, they are looking at the AI module, the API launch, and building out their Middle manager, as well as aiming for 1 million registered clients. So that's the white paper in a nutshell. The timestamps associated with this roadmap are out, but they are doing a mixture of Q2, Q3 and Q4 2024. And of course, we're only in the first few weeks of 2025. So this really isn't that far behind. And with all new projects, you should expect some delays. Now, if we head over to GitHub, we are not going to go through everything again. We've just done that with the white paper, but we're going to pull out a few salient points. The first thing we're going to look at then is features. What are some of the features that make Middle stand out from the crowd? You have tasks, campaigns, leaderboards, giveaways, events, points and tickets, and clans. Clans, guilds, communities, groups of individuals. That's probably where you're going to generate the competition on the leaderboards from. First up then is tasks. You have different tasks associated with projects. Very similar, I imagine, to Galaxy and what they offer over there on that platform. You have campaigns, which you can generate with tasks. Leaderboards, fairly standard and fairly easy to understand. Giveaways, again, very similar to leaderboards, very easy to understand. Events such as AMAs and AMAs giveaways, they're also fairly straightforward, fairly easy to understand. Remember, Middle is not trying to reinvent the wheel here. They are trying to provide all of the standard tools that you would expect in Web 2 and produce it in an automated way in Web 3. And finally then, before we move on to their socials, let's go through some use cases. Again, who can benefit by using Middle? Down here we see the likes of musicians, influencers, game brands, token or NFT holders, blockchain networks, developers and Discord communities. There's a wide range of people that can benefit from using Middle and getting exposure. At the end of the day, the simple task for Middle is to put users in front of brands and brands in front of users. That is the sole objective of this project. Let's not try and overcomplicate things here. Everything they're providing in their features is standard. It's the kind of thing you see on X, on Instagram on a daily basis. But what they have done is brought everything together in one place so you can automate as much as possible the process of exposing your brand to as many people as possible. Heading over to their X account, and Middle is really active over here. This is probably the place that you want to go. And of course, as we always say, press follow and turn notifications on to keep up to date with what Middle are doing. Remember, it's easy to look at a white paper, it's easy to look at a GitHub account, but they are out of date as soon as they are written. You want to be looking at their X posts. The token is coming. That's the hype around this project. The token is going to be launched. They talk throughout their X account about their partnerships. They have BNB Chain. They have Clink Finance, which I've listened to the recording of this. They have also down here, they have more AMAs. They have the listing on Gate.io, which is coming up in the near future. I believe it's going to launch within the next 10 or 11 days of that. And they have different grants from different projects, as well as new products coming online. So this is a busy X account. This is what you want to follow to stay in touch. There is the Middle airdrop. You can farm the token by completing tasks. You can complete tasks, collect MXP, and get rewards with the airdrop. We aren't going to go through this now because we've run out of time in this review, but you can create an account on here, complete some very simple tasks, and get some free Middle. So what are you waiting for? This is available from their website. Go to their website, go to the airdrop, and you will be able to take part in the airdrop events. In conclusion then, what do I think of Middle? First of all, there are not many companies, if any companies, doing this in Web3. It's very difficult to find partners to join as an influencer, to join and take part in promoting a marketing campaign. So from the influencer point of view, from the marketing company point of view, this is something that has been crying out for. This is something that's been needed for a considerable amount of time. Secondly, if you are a brand and you need exposure in Web3, whether that be on X or other social media platforms, Middle is the place to go. Everything you need is on here. Now, don't get me wrong, not every element and not every part of this project is live, but enough of it is live for you to be able to see that this could become a go-to place for Web3 promotion. It has automation, it has integration with all of the social media accounts you'd want it to be integrated with. They are building out their list of calls and influencers. They are building their reach, building their client base, and of course, all of that becomes a snowball effect and could make Middle the middleman that you want to use for your B2B and B2C projects. So all in all, I would highly recommend going and having a look at the Middle token. Go and see if you can farm the airdrop. This gets a big tick from me. There's no red flags in this project. Everything I've gone through, and there is more to go through on this website. So please go and check this out. And remember one thing, you as always have been great. I have been Mike. Until the next video, goodbye.